Alright, I've tried to put this out there before. There's a video where I talk about this. Very briefly, here's the story. If you are a supplement company, a manufacturer, and you think that, well, our channel here, Gorilla with a Cause, James Tiny Vest, they have 40,000 subscribers. Some of the videos have a large amount of views, some not so many, but it's enough of a base that I would like to associate our company with them, or him, me, because it's going to increase my sales. Well, if you're thinking in those terms, let me just point out this. Number one, things you should consider are that I don't need your little bit of money. I don't need it. Number two, I will take it because we're Gorilla with a Cause. We feed people. I don't know if you watch any of the videos other than you watch one video or you get the title of something and then you repeat that back to me. Hey, I saw your video about weight and out of shape, cardio, and I agree with this and that, so maybe we can do. No. I don't buy that. If you know what we do, then you know we go out and we feed people, and we're just trying to be better human beings, better versions of ourselves, and we're hoping that all our GWAC family feel the same. See, we don't just exist on YouTube. YouTube is just a device that we manipulate and exploit to try to reach more people. It's not where we live. It's just where we can be found and where we can try to make more contact with more people. So if you know what we do, then you know we need money to do that. So in those regards, I'm looking for a supplement company to work with because so many have approached us. But that's only because I use supplements. Not a whole variety of huge different supplements, but I do use some supplements. I use protein powders, specific ones. I use random thing here or there, but well, I use like my carbon, right? So yeah, we could use the money. We could always use the money. That's how we feed people. It's expensive. It costs money. And I use supplements. And the other thing you need to consider is you got to bring something more to the table. I need to be able to pass along some kind of benefit to our association with you, to our viewership, to our membership, to our Gorilla with a Cause family. So those are strong things to consider. That's the big points. I'm not one of these guys that many companies have mistaken me to be, that you can just, assume I'm going to promote your product just because you're going to offer me some kind of a percentage on every, jug or can of crap of yours that I sell. That's not going to happen. I don't care about that. I'm not going to get on here and tell people that they should buy your product because it's great if I don't think it's great. So that's how we start. So where do we begin? Here's where we begin. Send me your product so that I can try it out. And don't be stingy. Don't send me like a tiny little sample that I can't learn anything from. Because if I don't get a good read on it and I don't feel like it's something I would use, okay, I'll use this. In other words, if I don't like your product enough, that I would go ahead and spend money on it because I buy all the things I use now. If I don't like your product that much, then forget it. Now, if your product's good, if your product's clean, if it contains what it claims it contains, if all that's really right in the world about it, I'm looking for something to associate ourselves with like that. But like I said, there has to be enough to it that it's worthwhile for us, for all our GWAC family. And then, yeah, I'll bet you that we'll move a lot of your product. But it has to be a mutually beneficial thing. If it's something that I would buy anyway, and it's something that I believe is worthwhile, I'll share that with everybody. If you send me your product and I think it's garbage, I'm going to, unfortunately for you, share that with everybody also. So I know that this has kind of isolated us somewhat, and it's turned a lot of companies off. And I've had companies approach me, even known companies, and then they didn't follow through and send me anything because they're afraid I'm going to say the product's crap. Well, right off the top, that tells me you believe it's crap. All right, so that's where we are with that. So I would appreciate it if these companies, know up front what you're getting into. Don't just contact me and waste my time, and I respond to you, and then you don't even send me any product or anything. Send me some product to try out. Send me, like, mainly I use protein powders. Good, high quality stuff. I use like Labrada. I use, right now I'm using prolific isolate. And I'll tell you what, that shit is awesome. It's awesome. So there's some really good stuff out there, but if you're not one of those really good companies, makes a good solid product, there's no point in it. If I wouldn't buy it anyway, no point in offering it to me for free, because I don't really need it for free. Now if you send me, a couple containers of your shit, then I can share it with like Jason or Justin or Steve or somebody else, George, and then we can all try it. And you know what? We have enough of a network that if the product is really good and we develop a mutually beneficial association, you'll have access to more than just our GWAC family here that you can readily observe through the YouTube channel. Okay, so you'll be able to move more than that. You'd be surprised at people that I know and associate with. But that's up to you. So again, don't just waste my time. Email me, and then you won't even follow through. So that's where we're at with that. All right? I'm open to it. I would love to find a really good, conscientious company and a really good, solid product that is what it claims to be, and that people are behind it that care more than about just making a dollar. I know that making a dollar is important. That's why companies start up, to make profit. But I want you to have other incentives also. All right? I want you to give a shit. And if you do, maybe we can work together. So that's it for that. That's where we